when you get a thumbnail. I forgot how YouTube works. I just remembered a lot of you know what I'm saying? Hello moonlings and welcome to my YouTube channel. I just became aware of the fact that I had filmed a YouTube video. Now I don't remember if I was 17, 18, 19, one of them. And I filmed this little time capsule video. I actually got the idea from Dodie. Love Dodie with all my heart. And so I wanted to do a little reaction video to it and answer some questions from my younger self and see how much has changed, because I think that a lot has happened since then. I scavenged my room for this video. I couldn't find, I thought maybe it was on Google Photos or something. I checked Google Photos for hours, scanned through everything, couldn't find it. And then I was like, oh my god, wait, I should just check my old video camera because I have that. And guess where it was? Yeah. So without further ado, I have my little phone here with me and we're gonna watch it on here and then I'm going to answer the question. I'll probably put me somewhere in this corner while I'm editing, so you'll see that too, yeah, because I just know what I'm doing.
This is gonna be a rough one to get through. So I remember like years ago, this was a thing.
Oh my god, it
like
looks
write
so
to
different.
themselves, older selves. I can't speak. So I've seen multiple YouTubers do this, where they write to their future self and see.
Multiple
I guess
YouTubers
they react
is
to it
Dodie.
as their future self. And I thought it would be really interesting and really kind of therapeutic to try this and do this and see what my older self
Oh my god, I just realized, was this during quarantine?
supposed to say. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to say. I'm awkward. So
I was lacking so much confidence in myself. I would like to say, I'm pretty sure I also made this video before I came out as non-binary. The amount of confidence I gained after accepting myself was like astronomical. I feel like I'm a completely different person. It's so weird watching this.
I have a book here with all the things that I want to ask my future self, and it's gonna be emotional, I feel like, and I kind of like deal with internally.
I also do want to say, this is also a more serious topic. Trigger warning for house fires. This house specifically, what happened, the reason why we ended up moving, we were here for like 11 years. I'm gonna keep the identities of people private, obviously, like out of respect. Our landlord's son was into like some really, really hard drugs and he lit the house on fire. We were not able to live there anymore after that. Luckily, it didn't do any damage to our stuff, but there was just a lot of smoke damage on our end. So that was a very traumatic thing that happened. And at this time, this is wild for multiple reasons. This is wild for trauma reasons, but it's also wild to just like see what the house looked like. Because I honestly think I kind of blocked it out of my memory, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you less scared of the future? How have your thinking patterns changed?
Okay, fear of the future is a little bit less. It's still very much there though, I will say. What I do now to counter my fear of the future is plan ahead. Or I recognize when I'm panicking about the future and try and be like, it's okay, what is in my control now? Although I will say, I do still spiral sometimes. Okay, my thinking patterns have changed a lot, especially after EMDR therapy. I also have PTSD from childhood, but also from unfortunate toxic relationships that I was in high school with terrible men. I had to process a lot because there was a period of time where I felt like I wasn't even really there living on the earth. One thing I did was I got off the medication I was on because the medication I was on was not good for me at all. And then I did EMDR therapy and that helped me all of a sudden become aware. I describe it like waking up from a dream because like that's genuinely what it felt like after EMDR therapy. I could appreciate sunsets and like appreciate like the small things where before I was just completely gone. I will say my thinking patterns have changed a lot. I still need to work on my rumination though. That is definitely an issue of mine.
How's Michaela doing?
Yeah. Yay! I get excited. I fucking love Michaela. Michaela, if you're watching this, I love you. I love you with all my heart. Michaela is my childhood best friend. We've literally been friends since, like, I want to say elementary school, but we were in different grades. And now we've been friends 13 years, I want to say. I'm still best friends with her. We still talk very regularly. I just talked to her actually 2 seconds ago before filming this because she was like, hey, Pookie, like, want to FaceTime? And I was like, oh, I can't right now. I'm doing a YouTube video. So I'll probably text her after this and tell her she's in this one. But love you. Honestly, I'm proud of her. I just, like, she's just a great person.
We're best friends right now, and we've been best friends for 9 whole years, and I don't think that's ever gonna stop. I'm just wondering, like, how you guys are. Are you guys, like, living in different states? Like, how's life for you guys? Did you actually
We are not living in different states. She is in college. I'm still in Rhode Island.
commit to YouTube, or did you just say you were gonna commit to YouTube and then hit depression and then not upload anymore?
You said you were going to commit to YouTube and then you hit depression and then you didn't upload anymore. But you learned how to deal with your depression. You probably thought that it was never going to go away at that time, and I remember how bad it was. I want to say, Little Moon, a lot of your depression came from the fact that you did not know how to accommodate your ADHD because nobody showed you how to, and you had to learn that on your own, not even through doctors. A lot of it was making a lot of ADHD friends online and talking to them about what they do, what helps them, researching. That's what helped in my depression. I still have depression, but it's not to the point where, like, I can't move depression. I can function and still feel happiness even with depression. I never thought I would ever make it to that point, so I'm really, really proud of myself for that.
Did you change your hair? Can't even see my hair right now, but
Did you change your hair? Yeah. Yes, we did. I don't know what to call it. Online tells me I have a jellyfish haircut. I don't know. I guess kind of. I don't know. I've been calling it a moon haircut because everyone's like, I want that haircut on TikTok, and I'm like, Pookies, I don't know what it's called. I cut my hair with scissors. So, shout out to my boyfriend for getting me actual real scissors that were for cutting hair because I used to just use any old pair of scissors. Anyways.
it's like half blue, half pink, and then I have blonde.
Half blue, half
right
pink.
here.
Ah, that's
Let
crazy.
me get a close up. Yeah, you can't see that. I don't feel like taking it out. I'm gonna take it out for you. Here's your hair. It's blue and pink, and then sometimes it's purple underneath when you decide you want to re-dye it. You've been getting a little lazy with it.
Oh my
That's okay.
God.
I mean, we are in quarantine right now. Oh yeah, that's right. We are in the corona quarantine.
Oh my God. This is like a fever dream.
And as of right now, you're actually doing a lot better with being more productive and also regulating your emotions. You've been a lot better at that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we okay? Did we accomplish everything that we've ever wanted? Are we successful as a musician? Honestly, it's kind of hard for me to think that way right now. I really hope we are. I hope we do good, and I hope we connect people and we help people and we help ourselves. I don't know. I don't know how you're doing,
Oh my God. So at this point, I had tried TikTok 1,000 times and I never got anywhere with it. I made new account after new account. I posted a bunch of videos. None of them did well. And then finally, we created Twinkerbell__. Yeah. And after the house fire happened, we moved in with family. And in order for me to escape the situation I was in, I felt like I just threw myself into work. And that actually might have been the best thing I could have done for myself because you guys found my music through TikTok from me promoting it, not knowing how to even produce a song. I just taught myself everything. I watched YouTube videos actually, and then it started really gaining traction, and then my live stream started gaining traction, and now we have 254.7K followers and 1.1 million likes. And we have had a few videos hit over 1 million, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much. This has been my dream, and as you can see, for a bit now.
but I hope you do those things. Did everything we
I was also dirt poor. My mother was living paycheck to paycheck. She's a single mother. I wasn't making any money because my mental health was so bad that I could barely even go to school. And this was around the time where I actually started to heal a lot of the stuff that I was going through. It's just wild to think about.
Are we even close to what we wanted to be?
Yes. And you never thought you would ever get to that point. You wanted it so bad, but you thought because of the money that it was never gonna happen. There was still this little tiny voice inside of you that was like, I just have to try. Thank the fucking universe for that.
Are you a musician now?
Yes!
YouTuber? What do you do?
About to be. Hey guys.
I hope you're doing something that is like this, because honestly, I can't really think of doing anything else.
True.
Have you gone on tour? Have you taken
Not
any
yet.
big steps? Have you?
Not yet, but I have visited. Oh my god, I've made so many musician friends and I've visited them on their tours. I've talked to people who are pretty much doing what I would like to do, and you are taking steps to get there, and you will.
Have you been totally going forward with your dream, totally kicking ass at it?
Yes.
I would like to know this information.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Right now. Are you in love? Did you open yourself up to dating again?
Okay. I gotta talk about this.
Do you have a girlfriend? I would say boyfriend, but as of right now, label yourself. I don't really have a label for my sexuality yet, so I wonder.
Okay. So, funny story. Actually, hilarious story. Yes, it has been a very difficult time in the love department. At this point, I had been single, I think, for years, because unfortunately three of the men that I dated, the last one in particular, trigger warning for SA and abuse. I went through a lot of that, and it made me feel so unsafe just in my own body that I couldn't even begin to think about trusting anyone ever again. What's crazy is at this point, I thought I was strictly monogamous. Wrong. I actually have 2 partners, and I have a girlfriend and a boyfriend. I think at the time, I thought that I wouldn't have a boyfriend because I think I had just gone through so much trauma that I just wasn't even attracted to men anymore. And I struggled with my sexuality a little bit too because of that. I think I might be pansexual. I don't think I really care about gender. I think I just care more about the person. This is just crazy to think about. I really did not expect most of anything to happen when I was at this point, so this is kind of wild.
You do? I don't know. I was bi for a little bit, but then some events happened, and I feel like I've kind of shifted. So I don't know. Do you have a good group of friends now?
Yes! Yes! Anna, if you're watching this, hey Pookie. And literally all of you guys. Caitlin, if you're watching this, hey Pookie. I met Anna last summer, and Anna is just this little welcoming energy. They're so sweet, and all of their friends are very sweet, and they all just welcomed me with open arms from the first time we've hung out together. And I'm so grateful for meeting them, because meeting them and having fun with them allowed me to let my guard down in a way that I feel like I wasn't able to do before. And I'm very, very, very grateful.
Really make you feel at home and safe and loved.
Yes.
If they're old friends from right now, tell me who they are.
Oh, I don't talk to a single person from high school. No beef, I just don't.
Have you moved out of the house? Have you gotten a job?
Your job is literally what you wanted to do. So, moving out, that's actually happening fairly soon, within the next month. Kind of crazy.
Driving? How's mom?
Am I driving? Oh my god. It took me till right now to actually force myself to drive. Last summer I took the driving test, the written one. I had a panic attack and pooped for 3 days. And then I went and I took it and I thought for sure I failed, and I passed. And I was like, oh shit, cool. But now I have to take the actual driving test. Although I did just recently drive over 2 bridges and also go on the highway at night. So I guess you could say I'm kind of cool like that. What are the kids saying these days? Pretty Sigma? Oh my god. cancel me right now. Fun fact, I haven't been looking at the actual camera. Hello. So if my eyes are a little weird right now, I don't know, because I haven't filmed a YouTube video in 5,000 years. So I will say my future ones will be better.
How's Mom and Jake doing?
Mom and Jake.
Are they doing okay?
My mother switched her job and she's now a truck driver. I'm pretty sure that's for trains, but we're not gonna talk about that. She's doing good, and Jake is doing fucking phenomenal. I'm so fucking proud of him. He's doing animation stuff now for companies, and he's really fucking good at it, especially for his age. It's actually insane. That kid is so talented. And he also taught himself piano, which I haven't even been able to play yet. So he's literally amazing, and I love him.
If you didn't make it to your music thing, trouble really suck.
Oh!
Do you still write music?
I was so depressed about it. Didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm genuinely so grateful that now we're on the track to it actually being a full-time thing for me.
Financially stable, do you have
Am I financially stable? At the moment, we're struggling a little bit because of the TikTok ban. Fucking idiots. They're trying to ban it again April 5th, and it's like, can you just like stop playing hopscotch with TikTok? Like, nobody asked you to do that. We're so tired. But I am trying to put my content on different platforms. We're gonna try and start a Patreon. Maybe by the time this video comes out, we'll have a link, and if we do, I'll put it somewhere. Yeah. We're trying to go on Twitch as well. We're trying to figure out different things that we can do full time right now. So it's a little bit stressful, but we're handling it.
To make it by in life? Are you able to live alone? Have you released any music yet? How are the kitty kinds doing?
Have I released any music yet? Yes. Am I Face You got 100,000 streams very quickly, which was insane because it was my first song I ever put out. Also, I think Algorithmic Defeat is up there too for streams. That got a lot of pre-saves. It did really, really well, and your album also did very well. Your first album that you produced yourself.
High school? I know you're not.
Yes! You did graduate high school, and it was really, really difficult for you, but you did it. Even though you wanted to drop out, all that shit, you did it. You got that fucking diploma. So, fucking hated school. Anyway.
School's kind of been really tough for you.
Yes.
You probably know now.
That's because you had ADHD and you didn't know how to accommodate yourself, and you were constantly being overstimulated, and you also had fibromyalgia, and you didn't know it yet. Oh, and you also had endometriosis, and you didn't know it yet.
How did that end? And did that go well?
Yep.
Are you succeeding?
It actually went so well that I sang a song for graduation, and then somebody who is part of like Rhode Island Pride, like the big Providence one that happens, that a lot, like thousands of people go to, you got to perform there 2 years in a row, and you might be able to perform again. If I do end up performing this year, I'll probably post it on Instagram, so I would say check that.
Did you push through it and actually go back to school? That would be a miracle, but I don't really think that. I don't really think I don't know. I can't really get work done the same way as everyone else. Like, I'm not really great at working in school. Actually, this quarantine's been really good for it because I've actually been super productive. Like, I've been like, I guess you can like,
It's because you have ADHD and you couldn't focus in a classroom setting.
post YouTube videos and stuff and like do art stuff, and I can upload that as part of like.
You know what's actually so fun about the whole doing art stuff? These are all my paintings. I actually just recently created a Redbubble account. If that's up and running, I'll give it to you here too if you want to check it out and you want to buy some stuff. I've been doing that on days where I have really bad chronic pain days where I can't really do much of anything else. And I thought it'd be cute to kind of sell some stuff on the side as well, and so you guys can have something from me.
Literal grade, and I'm writing essays on pandemic journals and stuff like that. So how's that going?
Oh, I fucking hated that.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Are you still fighting every single day and try to heal and try to
Yes.
just make it through each day, or?
No mentally, yes physically. I still feel like I'm fighting to just survive every day with my chronic pain because it's just so much that like sometimes I get really overwhelmed and I get really depressed and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sick of living like this. You're trying to help yourself. Like I just recently started stretching more.
Are you actually okay and doing better? I would like to know that. Have you changed at all?
Yes.
In any way, fashion-wise?
So, you're trans. You don't know this yet, but you're trans. You identify as non-binary. You swing back and forth between masc and femme. You're more comfortable with terms like boy, king, in that realm than you are with, like, I don't like being referred to as, like, woman or, like, anything. I don't really feel I identify with that. Gender-wise, I just feel like I exist and I'm a human. I'm pretty sure I figured that out, like, pretty soon after making this.
Brand-wise, I don't know.
Brand-wise, you're still doing fairy stuff. You always wanted to do fairy stuff. You love the Tinkerbell movies. You literally got a tattoo of the pixie dust tree from the Tinkerbell movies.
Are you less awkward around people?
You stopped shaming yourself for who you are. Awkwardness, you've accepted it. You've accepted that part of yourself, and you don't even really identify with being awkward anymore. If you can't hold a conversation or like something happens, you're like, oh, that was weird, I probably shouldn't have said that. You just kind of laugh it off and then continue on. You're also more extroverted than you were in this. I'm pretty sure I was heavily isolating at this point. Like, yes, we had to because of quarantine, but for years before this, I was very much like an introvert. Like, I was not extroverted, like, at all.
In social situations, are you...
You're ADHD. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that during this video, but you're literally ADHD.
better at guitar? Because right now, like, you're okay at guitar, but like you're not amazing, like you don't.
You've learned to use guitar just to kind of support your voice, but it's not your main thing. Your main thing is performance. You found out that you really, really like to perform and move and sing with kind of other people doing stuff in the background. You don't have a band yet, but you would like to have a band.
Know how to do the blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not really your style.
See, and you put this pressure on yourself to have to be a certain type of musician. I took that pressure completely off myself, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna express myself and call it a day.
Any way to go, but
Yeah,
still.
I don't give a fuck about going blah, blah, blah.
How to freaking use a metronome? Because
Ah, that's funny. Yes, but you prefer if it's drums.
how is your home life now? Are you better on your own than I
Yes.
am right now? What things have we accomplished that you're proud of?
A lot. My TikTok, my financial stuff, putting myself out there, even when it was really scary and I wasn't used to it. Driving, a lot of my performances. You performed for one of your subscribers' weddings. That was really fun. You also performed at PPAC, which was like a really big theater, and it's gorgeous on the inside, and it was so much fun. You also performed at Providence Pride, which I mentioned earlier.
This video.
Okay, so these are deeper
because
questions.
There's some more things I don't really tell people, or
Yeah, I'm very introverted
I
at that point.
about or broadcasting to the world. As of right now, you have been diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and PTSD.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot how often I was having panic attacks. When I wait for the to go by, hang on. Yeah, do you feel better about yourself? Like, we all know how big it is. Anyway, you don't have panic attacks anymore. And if you do have panic attacks, they're more internalized. What you do have is meltdowns occasionally when you get super overstimulated. But I have a feeling that at this time I was mistaking meltdowns for panic attacks. When there's a lot going on, it's just bound to happen. You're bound to have a meltdown, like, you know what I mean? But you are working on ways to accommodate yourself to try and not get to that point. Because once you start having meltdowns, it's really hard to like stop. Also, something that you didn't know, you had PMDD. It's with my period cycle, because, you know, the universe loves me. That's really difficult to deal with, but you're working on ways to even make that better too.
But you're handling them a lot better right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told me, I forgot how to talk to myself. This is weird. Did you get through it? Did you get through the PTSD? Did you
Yes!
persevere and
Yes!
become a stronger person because of it? I
Yeah,
hope
look at my
so.
arms. I'm just
I
kidding.
would like. Are you still really sensitive to triggers? Or
Yeah, yes.
Can you handle those better?
You can handle them better, but yes, especially movies and shows, there are some things you literally just cannot watch because it will make you spiral, and you also have nightmares that are pretty bad, and like you need to kind of stay away from content that's super gory. But if it's triggers around like places, you can handle that now.
Have your negative thinking patterns stopped? Have you changed those a little bit? I know right now I've changed a lot, and I have actually grown a lot just in this past year alone. I can't even imagine being that age. Like, I'm so not ready to be 18, it's not even funny. Like,
Oh, so I am 17.
are you so worried about the past? Does the past still affect you in a negative way? Can you move on from the past? Do you still paint?
The past, I use it to fuel my creativity now. I channel every anger, every sadness, every single emotion I've ever had into my art now. And that is my outlet, and that helps me kind of release it.
Better at painting than you were before?
I think so. Okay, can we be real? Fuck anyone who ever hurt this version of me. Like, how dare you? I was such a little bean. So, my battery died in the middle of filming, which is why it's kind of dark in here now, because I refused to turn on the light. We only have like a little bit of the video left, so it's fine.
It feels so weird to like film this video, but I think it's gonna be really important to my future self to reflect on.
It was.
Talk about, and I think it's gonna bring a lot of insight to other people and hopefully help other people, because I mean, honestly, that's what I feel like I'm here for. I just want to help other people.
The thing with helping other people, yes, most of the reason I even am releasing my music is because I want people who went through the same things to connect deeply with it. I want people to have something that's going to make them feel less alone. But I do think that at this time, I was kind of overgiving a lot in general. And I need to realize that it is okay to take care of myself, and that I cannot take care of everybody else's feelings before my own, because it's really unhealthy and it's going to stress me out and it's not good, and it's important to have boundaries with your kindness. That's something I feel like I've learned a little bit more, but I'm still kind of working on.
If you guys like this video, be sure to subscribe and like it, and maybe leave me a comment so I know what you think about this kind of thing. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys and my future self in the future. Alright.
Hey, Poogie.
Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me. Alright. Bye.
Not the peace sign. Bye. Okay, final thoughts on that. It is crazy to see, I feel like, just how much I've transformed as a person in general. I don't even know where to begin. Like, I feel like a completely different person now. And I think that that part of my life was really important to look back on, because it kind of shows how much further along I am than I thought I was. I feel like life was starting to kind of feel like, oh, I'm just doing the same thing. Like, when am I going to get to do this thing? Or like, you know, I'm not really being as grateful for the moment that I'm in, and I think it made me more grateful for where I'm at currently. So I'm very thankful that I recorded that. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you can stay tuned and watch some more videos in the future of mine. I'll be making some more content. Please leave a like, subscribe, tap the bell to know when I post, or follow the Instagram, you know, the other socials that I have to keep updated on me and like what's happening. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!